I can't believe it. But it would be September 30th, which means we have officially completed the live timber challenge, baby. Woo! Oh my goodness. Are you serious, bro? I remember, man. When I first was thinking about doing this challenge back in August, I was like, damn. You know, going 30 days in a row live streaming is crazy, Viper. I mean, that's going to be harder than doing a video every day, which I've done multiple times. But, you know, I figured going live every day for a month would be extremely difficult. But, you know, I think once I reached day 15, I kind of got my second wind. You know, like when, you know, if you've ever been an athlete and you were like running or and you were involved in some type of long distance like cardio or some type of long competition, and that moment where you think you can't go anymore, but for whatever reason out of nowhere you get that second win and you ready to rock and roll. Yes, around day 15 I think I got my second win of live streaming every day, and I was ready to go. After day 15 it was downhill. Boom, and here we are, September 30th 2020. This is the 30th live stream for the 30th day in a row. I have live streamed every single day this month, and tonight is bittersweet because tonight is the end of live timber. Shout out to the 26 of you all watching. I see y'all out there. How y'all doing? Who we got? We got Jose. We got Genosis, Techie K, Anthony Beltray, Alan Osborne, Digital Slang is in the cut. We got John Michelle, Gwendolyn G. Oh, yeah. We did it, baby. Zach Talk Tech. I appreciate the congratulations. Thank you. Oh, we got Andrew Mark David. Congratulations on hitting that 100K, baby. What's up? What's up? Anthony Beltrade's out there. Yates Network is in the building. Oh, yes. Will Barlow, Mike McAinsh. And oh, I see it. Wait. Wait, come on, StreamYard. Come on, StreamYard. Show it, StreamYard. Show it. Show it, StreamYard. Stop delaying, StreamYard. You can't delay the inevitable. Renee cannot be stopped. There it is. Renee Ritchie is here. $30 super chat right out the gate. Yes, sir. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate you. Yes, man. Yes. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, man. We got MT Tech. What's up, bro? Oh, no, the MTC Cookie. What's up, man? What's up? We got Adichie out there. Tech Rant, who I'll get to in a minute. What's up, Tech Rant? And Juan Boone. All right. So everybody's in the cut. We have 30 people in the stream tonight, which means we hit a 97% success rate of having 30 or more people in the stream. Unfortunately, last night we didn't hit it because I chose to live stream during the debate and everybody was watching the debate. So I think my max last night was around 24, but that's fine. But we're back to 30 today. Cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Before I get started, I got like a whole like launch list of notes to go through tonight. This stream might be longer than an hour. Oh, well, it is what it is. But first, I need to shout out my man, Mr. Tech Rant Trent Marshall. When I decided to do this challenge, I figured I was gonna be alone. I figured I'd be doing it by myself. But my man Tech Rant, for whatever reason, decided to step up and do this with me. I don't know how many of you all have ever like maybe had like a gym buddy or an accountability person, somebody to hold you accountable and things like that. But trying to like motivate yourself every day to do something is much more difficult as opposed to when you have somebody that can hold you to the fire. So me knowing that Trent is doing this alongside me kind of gave me more motivation because I'm like, all right, Viper, you got Trent doing the same thing. So there's no excuse. You got to go. So shout out to my man, Trenton. He just completed his 30th stream in a row. Shout out to Tech Rant. Excellent job, Trenton. I know you were having your doubts there towards the end, but you pushed through it. You persevered, and you did the damn thing. I got so much respect for Tech Rant. Definitely legit. Let me see if I can find that man's YouTube channel. He needs to have a channel on the damn chat tonight. Let me pull up the YouTube real quick. I will give you guys the link to his channel because you should definitely go check him out. Although after this live stream challenge, I don't know when you'll see him again, but you know, hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. He'll be back at some point, probably not no time soon. But shout out to my man Tech Rant. If you guys have not checked out Tech Rant channel, the link is in the chat. There you go. Definitely go give that man a look. He is legit. He is that dude. And I had to take a moment to shout him out because I was expecting to do this by myself, but having Tech Rant there was pretty cool, man. So thank you, Trent, for doing the thing with me. Thank you for making it to 30 days. I appreciate that grind because like I told you guys a day or two ago, I ain't got time to be surrounded by people that come up with excuses. Tech Rant did not make any excuses. He just kept grinding, and he grinded, and he got the challenge done. So shout out to Tech Rant, no doubt. Now, let me keep going before I make the drink, bro. Yo, man. You the real MVP, Tech Rant. You the real MVP, baby. You the real MVP. That's right, El Jefe. I was on him, man. I was on him. I was like, come on, Trenton, don't fail me now. I was on him, baby. I was on him. Secondly, I would be remiss if I did not thank each and every one of you watching this live stream tonight. My God. Every time I hit go live on this channel, I knew that people would stop what they were doing to watch me. Hell, for 29 of 30 of these streams, I had 30 of you or more watching me all the time. Like I said, last night we didn't reach it because of the debate, but whatever. But most of the time, a lot of y'all stopped what you were doing and you tuned in and hung out with me for however long you gave me. But I cannot thank you guys enough for constantly supporting me throughout this entire month. It is a lot easier to live stream every single day when I know that when I hit go live, I got people that will rock out and chill out and hang with me. I thank you guys for the conversation. I thank you for the donations, the super chats, the discussion, the conversation, the ideas. It's so cool to like have like people to bounce ideas and get feedback and different things like that. So seriously, Vibe Nation, y'all are real, man. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you for rocking out with me these past 30 days. They have been an absolute blast, and they have been an absolute blast because of you, because you guys constantly show up and show out. I mean, I have some of the best fans, or I don't even want to call y'all fans. I have some of the best YouTube family in the game, man. You guys are a true community. Y'all are true family, and you guys make this fun every single time, man. So seriously, thank you guys for rocking out, making this fun, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to the For the Love of Tech super chat. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Aaron. Thank you, man. Thank you for that support. Stuff like that. That is what I'm talking about. Aaron knows that he doesn't have to super chat me. Aaron knows he does not need to super chat me, but he does it anyway because he rocks with the community. He appreciates what I do. So I cannot thank people like Aaron enough. Thanking all of you guys for constantly rocking out with me on this journey. This has been one hell of a journey. And tonight is kind of bittersweet for me because, again, it's over tonight. We're done. But obviously, you guys know I'm not done streaming because I'll be back on Friday night for Friday Night Viper. But as far as streaming every day, I'm going to be done. We're not doing that. So I'm cool. I appreciate you guys. And oh, man. Oh, boy. Here we go. We about to start this. We got to start this stuff tonight. All right, StreamYard. Come on, StreamYard. Let it go. Come on, StreamYard. Let it in, StreamYard. Let it in. Just let StreamYard. He's allowed. That Big Cloud Gaming. Do you know who that is, StreamYard? Let him in. That is Big Cloud Gaming, StreamYard. Show his comment. Show it. Boom, boom. What? And it's still not there. Shout out to Big Cloud Gaming for the $5 super chat. I would love to highlight you, but StreamYard is making me wait. I don't understand these procedures, but hey, it is what it is. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. But seriously, man, I appreciate you guys rocking out each and every day, man. I mean, hell, since y'all already started the party, I might as well just put the ticker up. I mean, you all know what it is. You know the procedures out here. Super chats are open, especially tonight. This is the finale. This is the farewell. Hell yes, super chats are open tonight. Are you kidding me? You better believe it. Normally, I don't like to highlight this too much, but again, this is the finale. This is the last stream, the 30 of 30, baby. So you better believe super chats are all the way open, baby. Again, you are not required to donate, but given that this is the finale, we did complete the challenge. We have done 30 for 30. Better believe super chats are open. Do what you got to do. You don't have to donate. You don't have to donate at all. But they are very, very open tonight. Woo! Now, why is Trenton saying he can't hear me? Can anybody else hear me? Am I talking to myself? Can y'all hear me? Or am I just talking to myself? Let me hold on. Let me turn on my iPad. Let's see what's going on here. Can I hear me? Am I coming through? Okay, I can hear me. All right, I'm like, I don't know why Trenton can't hear me, but I can hear me, so that's cool. All right, cool. Okay, all right. So the sound is working. I don't know what the hell's going on with Trent, but the sound is working. But all right. So back to my laundry list of things I want to talk about tonight. Oh yeah. Apparently everything's laggy tonight. Yeah, this stream chat is really laggy. It still has not gotten past Aaron's comment yet. It's super chat. I can see I see the YouTube stream going okay, but on StreamYard, it's like stopped completely. I don't know what's going on with that. So I guess I gotta read the iPad today because yeah. Very weird. Okay, so obviously, going into other tech-related news today, there was an event. Oh, yes, there was an event. There was a Google Pixel event today. And oh my God. Woo! Man, Google just keep bringing the noise again. I am impressed, man. I am impressed because the Pixel 5 is an impressive device. Now, obviously, it's not a flagship device per se, although it is the flagship device for Google, but it's not really a flagship device as we would come to normally define flagship devices. But I'm going to share my screen here, and StreamYard ain't going to work that much, and I can show you guys all the specs from my man Super Staff. Super Staff TV is on Vibe Live, but there it is. The Super Staff tweet is live on your end, and as we can read these Pixel 5 specs, we got 6-inch display, full HD, and OLED. That's legit. You got a 12.2 megapixel primary back camera. That is the normal wide-angle camera. That's legit. Also, you got a 16 megapixel ultra wide-angle camera. Definitely legit. Oh, finally. Remember how much we made fun of Google last year for including a telephoto, but not the wide angle? Remember that? I do too. So yes, better believe Google heard the complaint. They heard us. They listened, and they brought us an ultra wide angle camera this year. So shout out to Google for listening to the people and bringing us an ultra wide camera. Also, we got 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's cool. Although the standard these days is 12, but I mean, that's all right. This is stock Android, so you don't really have that much going on. So 8 gigabytes of RAM should be more than enough. Shout out to Google for that. Base storage is 128 gigabytes. That's cool. Or that might not be cool for a lot of people these days, but I think that's a good starting entry point, especially when we get to the price. It's coming in at $699, and I'm just like, wow. I'm like, whoa! Oh my God, $699. That is pretty awesome. It's launching with Android 11. It has fast charging, fast wireless charging, also has reverse wireless charging. And the crazy thing about the Pixel is that the phone is aluminum. It's not glass, or the back is not glass anyway. The back is aluminum. But Google somehow figured out a way to include wireless charging on an aluminum back phone. So that is definitely legit. All right, what is that? What am I looking at? Am I looking at this right? Okay, no, we have some buffoonery here. Also, shout out to Aaron for another super chat, another $2 super chat. Again, I can't wait. Oh, now we want to work StreamYard. Okay, StreamYard wants to work now. Interesting. Shout out to Aaron for the 2-time he's doing his Dr. Disrespect tonight. The 2-time super chatter, Mr. For the Love of Tech. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you so much. And now I can finally highlight my man Big Cloud Gaming. Again, thank you for the fire, homie. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Woo! That's right. It's over. It's done. That's right. Don't miss Friday Night Viper. That's right. The live timber challenge is done, but I will be back on Friday night because that's what I do. But yeah, this live stream challenge is done. But yeah, I can finally highlight. Looks like StreamYard is working again. So yeah, we got it, baby. This phone is legit. Like, for me, and I can't speak for other creators and other tech people, but for me right now, the Pixel 4a was my phone of the year, or still is my phone of the year. But now we have the Pixel 5 has entered the chat. And when the Pixel 5, with the Pixel 5 having formally entered the chat, it might be the end of the road for the Pixel 4a being phone of the year because the Pixel 5 might
finish him.
Oh! What was that? What is the Pixel 5 might do to the Pixel 4a? What is the Pixel 5 gonna do?
Finish him.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's scary. I mean, we had such high hope for the 4a to be phone of the year, but the Pixel 5 might finish him. Oh man, I don't know. But you got this other contender that came out of nowhere or earlier. I think it was this week. Was it? Yeah, earlier this week. Oh no, it was last week. Last week, Samsung dropped their bomb, their Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. So that's going directly up against the Pixel 5. So yeah, that's going on. And I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if we have any other tweets here. So people are now comparing the Pixel 5 versus the S20 FE Fan Edition. Obviously the S20 FE, the Fan Edition has better spec. It has a 6.5 inch display. It has a quad. It has not a quad HD. It has a 120 hertz panel. The Pixel 5 also has a 90 hertz panel, but the Fan Edition, the S20, has a 120 hertz panel. It has a Snapdragon 865. The Pixel 5 has a Snapdragon 765. They're both 5G capable, but what the Pixel has that the Galaxy SE Fan Edition does not have, or the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition does not have, the Pixel has stock Android, and a lot of people like that stock Android experience. Also, the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition does not have the Pixel camera. Oh, and let's talk about the Pixel camera, because we got to talk about it. Oh, my God. Just when you thought one of the best cameras in the industry could not get any better, bam! They dropped portrait night selfie. Oh, my God. Are you serious? What? That is cheating. It is literal cheating at this point. Bruh, anybody that has used a Pixel phone over the past 4 years understands that the Pixel phones have the best portrait mode in the game by far. By far. It's not really particularly close. They have the best they have the best portrait mode on any phone by far. But they didn't stop there. They did not stop there. They have now added portrait mode to night shift, or whatever the hell they call it, night mode, whatever they call it. Their night mode now has a portrait setting. Oh my God. What? What? Who allowed this? This is cheating. It is literal cheating right now. How can they do this? Why are they allowed to do this? My God, what is going on? So now you can take portrait mode selfies at night. Oh my, bruh. I can't even compute. I can't compute how awesome this is. I cannot compute this stuff, man. Also, shout out to Robert Jernigan for the $4.99. Woo! Okay, I'm confused because it says, wait a minute, what? It's the super chat at $4.99, but he says $30 for mission accomplished. But the chat said the actual super chat said $4.99. I'm confused. Either way, thank you for the super chat, sir. I appreciate it, even though I'm confused, but I'm cool. I thank you for the donation, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys donating tonight, man. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm seeing things that let me see something real quick. I'm confused by what I'm looking at here as far as these super chats are going. I'm seeing a bunch of super chats on the YouTube side and seeing not as nearly these on the StreamYard side. I don't know what the hell is going on tonight. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm just trying to make sense of it all. But okay, no, okay, all right, okay, I'm confused. All right, we're good. I don't know what the hell's going on my stream, but actually, no, let me exit out of this and get back in here because I don't know what's going on with that. But appreciate you guys rocking out and super chatting, dude. Thank you so much. All right, now that looks better. I ain't know what the hell was going on last time, but okay, we're cool. But yeah. Also, they're adding some type of cinematic pan mode on the Pixel 5 as well. So that is bananas. I think it was Aaron. It was for the love of tech who said something about that being a B-roll wet dream. He called it a B-roll wet dream. I'm like, wow, that's one way to describe it. But yeah, kids, don't ask what that means. You don't need to know. But earmuff, kids, earmuff. But yeah, a B-roll wet dream, baby. That's what it is. So yeah, that will be interesting to test that feature out because I do shoot a lot of B-roll with my cell phone. Usually I'm using an iPhone, but if that cinematic pan is if it's as good as advertised, that will definitely be a good instrument to use for B-roll with a cell phone. So I will definitely be testing that out. Also, shout out to Robert Jernigan again for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Maybe he's gonna super chat like on 6 times. I don't know. But I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. We have another 2-time super chatter in the building. Oh, he is going to. Oh, he's serious. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's serious. Oh, wow. Oh, my God, he's serious. He's serious. Oh, this boy's about to super chat 6 times. Oh, my God. Yo, Robert, what? Oh my goodness. I appreciate you, Robert. Thank you. He's serious, y'all. He's serious. Woo-hoo-hoo, boy. Oh my goodness. It's going down. Okay. Also, in addition to the other things that are happening with the Pixel 5, like Retail Tech just said, it is coming with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. So, bruh, that is, I mean, we've always complained about the Pixel 4 Pixel battery life before, although the Pixel 4a battery life has been astounding, very astounding. The Pixel 4 battery life was it was trash. The Pixel 4 XL battery life was good. So I expect the Pixel 4, the Pixel 5 battery life to be amazing. And he does. Oh wow, he's really serious. I think we're up to 4 now, right? That's 4. He has super chatted now 4 times. This dude might hold the record for most super chats in a live stream. He's at. I don't think anybody super chatted more than twice. Actually, no. I think somebody might have super chatted 3 times. The man is up to 4. He's literally up to 4. So he's up to 4 super chats, and now he's up to 5. My God, 5 times already. My God, Robert, 5 times. You are too much, sir. I appreciate you. 5 super chats from Robert Jernigan tonight. My goodness. Shout out to Robert for support, man. I appreciate the support, baby. Thank you. Woo! Let's go. Also, Renee, to answer your question, no, the Pixel 5 does not have any of the Project Soli technology. That might be the quickest death of a technology we've ever seen in the tech space. Then again, it didn't Google, so we should not be that surprised. But yeah, no Project Soli on the Pixel 5. It's done. It's gone. This is weird. And now we have reached 6 times. He has literally just super chatted 6 times, and now he has reached his $30 objective. Robert, you are ridiculous, man. Thank you, sir. That is the 6th super chat of the evening by Robert Jernigan. This man is not playing no games. He is not playing. He has super chatted 6 times. That is what's up. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, let me go back and let's see. Shinosa said that he is reserving his expectation from the Pixel 5 camera. The presentation today was limiting with the camera segment. Yeah, they didn't really get too much into it, but I mean, if history is any indication, Shinosa, the Pixel 5 camera will be one of the best in the industry. Oh, yes. Oh, we got more coming in. Shout out to Don Coven for the $5 super chat. Oh, he wants the open and close. He wants to see that open and close. Okay, Don, I got you. Open and close. Hey, open and close. Hey, open and close. Hey, open and close. Hey, I got you. I got you. Also, yes, shout out to Rashid. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I appreciate the super chat, Rashid. So I went back last night and I watched my live stream from last night. And the stream itself was choppy AF. I don't know what the hell going on with StreamYard. I don't know what's happening. But last night's stream was extremely choppy. It kept cutting me out. I don't understand. Now you guys are telling me that the chat is broke. I don't know. All I can suggest is maybe exit the stream and come back in, and hopefully that'll make it work. That's what I had to do on my end. I had to exit out of the stream and I came back in, and now it seems to be working better. But I don't know what's going on with these stream lady from StreamYard, man. I don't know. Yeah, like you guys are saying the chat is broke. Yeah, it's weird on my end too. But like I said, what I did was I exited out and I came back and I closed out of the YouTube app. If you're watching on the YouTube app, close out of the app and then come back in. If that does not work, then the best bet might be to watch from a browser. Watch from a browser, and that might be the best thing that you guys can do if it's not working properly, because I don't know what the hell is going on with StreamYard today. I don't get it. So yeah, if like I said, my initial suggestion is to close out of the YouTube app and reopen it and then come back to the stream. If that doesn't work, watch it from a browser, watch it from Safari or Chrome, and that might be the best bet. Because again, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, the Pixel 5 is very, very compelling. I think Google is going to be sending one out to me. So when they send it out to me, I will definitely be giving you guys my initial impressions and things like that when I get it in hand, when Google sends it out. So I'm looking forward to getting that device in hand and giving you guys my first hands-on impressions of it when I should get it. Hopefully I'll have it by the end of the week. I don't know. But usually they like to send it to us after their event. So the event is over with. So hopefully they should be sending it out tonight or tomorrow. So I don't know. Oh, we got another one. Let's see if it loads up. We got another one. Come on, StreamYard. You've been doing better. Come on now. Show the chat. Come on, Streamy. Come on, StreamYard. Show the chat already. What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me, StreamYard? Actually, it might be a YouTube thing. It might not be streaming. If you guys are having a hard time, I don't know. But shout out to Ilya for the $3 super chat. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for that. Although I can't highlight you because it's not showing up on my StreamYard end. But yeah. But I told you guys that this live stream was a farewell party. And usually when Viper says party, that means people are inbound. Now, I didn't plan for this, but apparently, you know what? The best laid plans aren't planned. So allow me to introduce one of my favorite people in the YouTube space, the man who simply cannot be canceled. We got Mr. Greg Gadget. What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good. What an intro. What an intro. I'm doing good. I wanted to drop by at least once. I felt bad because you've been doing like these live streams like every day, and I've been like meaning to drop by, and every time I found myself pretty busy. So this is the last one. I'm like, I gotta get on. I gotta be part of it.
This dude has been ducking me, y'all. He has been ducking me for a month. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you, bro. I know you've been busy over there with all these Apple videos. You be trying out like maybe two a day at this point. I don't know. You be busy over there. You've been busy.
No, I wish I could get a lot more done. Honestly, I feel like I've been slacking, which is strange. I've had my best month ever on the channel. I'm still not satisfied. I feel like I've been slacking. I feel like I could have done better, but I should probably just be happy.
Hey man, you are doing it. You're already at 100K. Hell, you're on your way to 150 at this point. But shout out to you and your hard work, man. You've been grinding too, though. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
So Robert said it would not let him super chat more than $4.99 at a time, which is weird because I'm pretty sure the maximum one is like $500. So I don't know what's going on with that. But again, Robert, thank you, man. I did not expect you to super chat 6 times, but you told me you were gonna hit me up with 30, and you did. So thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Also, shout out to my man Rashid again. We got another Dr. Disrespect 2-time super chatter tonight. Rashid AI with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Rashid. I appreciate you. I would highlight it, but StreamYard is lagging, so I can't highlight. I can finally highlight Ilya super chat. So thank you again, Ilya. Oh, there we go. Now we got the She super chat. There we go. Yes. All right, it's YouTube. Okay. Yeah, he tried 2 devices and a browser. So YouTube is having an issue tonight. Of course. On my last night of live temper, YouTube wants to have issue. Bruh. Come on, Tube. Come on, man. Unbelievable. So, Greg, what are your thoughts on the Pixel 5 announcement today? What are your thoughts about the device?
I guess not surprised. I feel like all the leaks kind of covered everything, but seeing it finally be announced, I was pretty happy overall. I want to get these devices in hand. For the last 2 years, I feel like I've been recommending the 3A and the 4A. And for the 3XL and the 4XL, I said avoid them. They're not really worth the money. I thought the Project Soli was a complete waste of time last year. Just put all that money into R&D. Obviously, it was a complete waste of money because they didn't even continue it.
Right.
I said in my review of the Pixel 4 XL that they should abandon it. I thought it was pretty much useless. So it's weird because in a way, I feel like with this Pixel 5, I feel like they've pretty much, they kind of addressed every complaint I had in my review of the device. I said they should make it a lower cost device, kind of focus more on mid-range. They should get back to basics, not really focus on this Project Soli stuff, especially if they're not going to commit to actually upgrading the feature. And pretty much a lot of the complaints I had in my review on paper, they look kind of fixed with this Pixel 5. So I'm very interested to get my hands on it. It might be the first flagship Pixel I'm recommending, which would be great. Because I do like Google being in the phone space. I think it's important for them to be in there and kind of lead Android. But I did see some other people talking about Samsung's latest offerings with the fan editions. And it's right. This Pixel 5, it might be really good. I think the software might be the winner here, right? I saw nighttime portrait modes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be big. That's going to be big if that works well. And I have confidence that Google will do it because they've been ahead on camera features.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be their first ultra wide, which is very interesting. Again, they're great at computational photography. So I'm really interested to see how these photos look with a 16 megapixel ultra wide sensor. I think those will be really good. But yeah, I'm pretty happy so far with the phone announcement. I still need to read up more on this. Like, it has like an aluminum body, but supports wireless charging.
Yep.
I want to see the teardown on that, on how that's being done, or if there's some plastic involved. I have no clue. But
apparently, as it relates to that, they carved out a spot in the back of the phone to allow the wireless charger to work. So that's
okay, Perfect. Yeah. So that's, these are really good things. I mean, having an aluminum phone now in 2020, that's a difference that a lot of people just have glass backs now, and some users don't like that. Some users are like, oh my God, that's going to shatter. So them using an aluminum body, $700 with Google software, I think it has a chance to be competitive, which is something I couldn't say about Google flagship phones for like the past 2 years. So it's exciting. I don't know if I'm more excited though about the 5 or the 4A 5G.
I'm glad you brought that up. Before we get there, shout out to my man TK. What's up, TK? How you doing, baby? How you doing? Simply Poppins here. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby? How you doing? And Renee Ritchie is also an admirer of the gadgets of Gary.
Thank you, Renee. Well, I admire Renee, so that's
Renee is definitely the real deal. So I'm glad that Greg brought up the Pixel 4a 5G because I'm going to bring up the comparison sheet real quick.
This is interesting.
So we got the 5 and the 4A with 5G here. So the 5 has a slightly bigger battery, although the 4A is a bigger display actually because it's 6.2 inches. So that's kind of interesting. They both have the fingerprint sensor on the back. The 5 has more RAM, 2 gigabytes more RAM. They both have 120 gigabytes of base storage. Like I said, the display on the 4A is actually bigger. So, okay, if you say so. They're both running the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G, which enables 5G. Now, here's the interesting thing about the 4A and the 4A 5G and the 5. They both have the exact same camera system on the back. So all of those camera features that I was just talking about for the 5 will be on the 4A with 5G too. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused about this, but hey, same camera features. And here's the interesting thing about the 4A with 5G. It has a headphone jack, unlike the 5. So in some ways, the 4A with 5G might be the better deal for some people, depending on what they're looking for. Because again, you got a slightly bigger display, you got a headphone jack, and and you got the same camera system on the 5. So if you want to spend a few $100 less, I think $200 less, you can go to 4A with 5G and get almost the same phone. They're both coming with Android 11, so I don't know. The only difference between the 4A and the 5 are the bigger battery, the smaller display, the more RAM, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I first heard about this 4A 5G, I thought it was just going to be like the 4A, same form factor with 5G. Like that's it. Like I was like, oh, okay, that's going to be. I was going into this going, that's going to be the most boring phone, and it's going to be the most useless phone because we all know 5G is pretty much not up to speed quite yet.
Yeah.
Especially in my area. I did a test on 5G on the Fold because that was my first 5G phone, and it was like the same speed as LTE. So it was pretty disappointing for me. Granted, that's not on Verizon's 5G, that's on T-Mobile's, but the speed there was pretty disappointing. And the 4A 5G on Verizon costs more money, right? It's like $100 extra.
Yeah, I'm about to say that too. There is a 5G tax on the Verizon version of the 4A with 5G and the 5. I think the 5G, the Pixel 5 on Verizon is like $799. And I think the 4A with 5G is going to be $599 on Verizon because of the multi-millimeter wave technology, which is ridiculous. I don't really appreciate Verizon doing that because not everybody, only a very few minimum people have access to that multi-millimeter wave spectrum. So charging a premium for that phone when not that many people can actually use that technology, I think kind of a clown move in my opinion, but.
Yeah, so that might be I might, I'm half correct. That might be the most useless phone of 2020, the Verizon version specifically.
We have got to stop the live stream right now. We got to stop the live stream because Gabriel T. Black coming in here heavy, baby. Woo! The 50 spot by Gabriel T. Black, bro. I am not exaggerating. I think you might have super chatted every day this month. I don't know how you do it, but bro, thank you so much, Gabriel. You are the real MVP, man. Coming with a 50 spot. Thank you. And of course, since we're talking Pixel, we have been joined by the lovely Stephanie Carls. Hey, Stephanie in the building. How you doing? I know you're excited. Stephanie loves the Pixel phone. So today was her day. I know she was excited AF. She's going to be all over that Pixel 5. And it's going to be good. I can't wait to, I can't personally wait to get the 5 in hand. I don't think they're going to send out the 4A 5G. I don't know why they would since they already sent out the 4A, but I'm pretty sure they're going to send out the 5, but I'm excited for that 5.
I was wondering that. I think we both might be getting phones. I was wondering, well, am I going to get the 5? Is it going to be the 4A 5G? Am I going to get both? That would be great. I would love that.
That would be cool. I'm going to lean on the side that they're probably just sending out the 5. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the
4A 5G it's very interesting though. And it might be the it might be the better phone. It has the same processor, the same camera system, has a bigger display, which a lot of people are going to like, and has a headphone jack, which I know a lot of people will die on that hill, right? So I look at that and I'm like, I don't know. With the 5 on its own, maybe it's worth it. It has some more premium materials, but you look at the 4A 5G and that's a compelling phone. Again, 5G and like a $500 phone, that's pretty compelling. Same processor, bigger display. The thing about the 5 that I think is probably going to be really good, I'm noticing it has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which for a 6-inch display phone, that sounds pretty big. I think the battery life on that is going to be really good. I know they had some like new battery saving feature. They're claiming you can get like 48 hours of battery life if you disable things. That'll be cool to test out. Probably not something I'll use. I hate managing my phone. I just kind of want to let it work,
Right.
But it's going to be interesting. Now, the 5 has a 90 hertz display, which is different from the 4A 5G.
Right.
I was trying to read up on it. Do we know if this is like their implementation in the 4XL where they ramped it down based on like brightness levels? Because that was not a good experience. So I'm a little concerned about that. I hope it's just full 90 hertz and there's no ramping down. They have a big battery in it, so I'm guessing they could do that.
I am not sure.
Yeah.
But I hope that wouldn't be ramped down. But I'm not sure. Stephanie said they better send the 5. I agree. I want the 5. If they send the 4, if they send the 4A with 5G, too cool too. But definitely give me the 5. I want the 5. Rashid said the chat is back. Cool. Renee says it impossible Rick after law. I actually looked at the phone more than a month out this year. Renee.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't want to pick on Google, but it is if you're keeping score, it's a complete reversal of what they said last year with the 4XL. They got rid of the telephoto for ultra wide. They got rid of the Project Soli sensor. So it's a reversal on what they said before. It's not surprising coming from Google, to be honest. They especially after reading that story about the development of last year's phones. Hopefully they're more focused this time. Again, like I said, it looks like on paper they're addressing a lot of things that I and many other reviewers had problems with. And hopefully Google can get back to making I think the 4A is a really great phone. $350 for that. It's kind of hard to imagine any other phone that gives you that amount of value with like a great camera. And I think that's Google's strength, is delivering value. That's always been, the Nexus line and everything. They really deliver value. When they started competing against Samsung and Apple with these flagship level phones, it just never really worked out for them. So I'm excited for this phone, and I'm excited for I'm excited about their future direction now, because I think they're going on a better path.
Definitely. Okay, so I want to address Janos's concern real quick, because I've seen this too. From my end, it looks like Gabriel super chatted $50 like 6 times. Obviously, he didn't. He only super chatted once. Apparently, there's something going on with this YouTube chat. I don't know what it is, but just to be clear, Gabriel, you only super chatted 1 time. It looks like you super chatted 6 times. I think it's some type of glitch with the YouTube chat. I don't know what's going on, but no worries, dude. You only super chatted once. No worries. Although Robert did super chat 6 times because he meant to, so that was actually real. But Gabriel super chatted 1 time, $50. I appreciate you. Speaking of super chat, shout out to my man, the poet, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. He said to be that snob guy, having a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 make me not care about any other phone. Given the fact that I have Bruce Wayne, I got Bruce Wayne right here, as you guys know, and actually Greg himself has a Fold 2 as well. I understand that, because there's nothing, like I told you guys a few days ago, no phone for the next year is coming out that's going to touch the Fold 2, because there's no phone out there like the Fold 2. So the Fold 2 is going to be at the top of the food chain for a whole year. But that doesn't make me any less excited for these other phones like the Pixel 5 and the iPhone 12 and things like that. So, I thought I fake Greg. You disagree, huh?
Yeah, I hate to be that guy. I feel like I'm not as in love with this device as a lot of other people are.
Okay.
I really do appreciate the technology. I said that with the Z Flip. I think this is a more useful phone than the Z Flip. Like I like this concept a lot better. I could see myself using a device like this maybe in the future. The fact that you can fold a display. I mean, that's like science fiction stuff. I love that. I think it's such a cool device. I get why you call it Bruce Wayne. Like I get it. I get like how cool it is. But just from like a practicality standpoint and as a $2,000 device, I wouldn't be excited to make this my main phone. I think it's a regression in ways that I use my phone. I think it's slower for a lot of tasks that I do. I'm a guy who, is constantly picking up their phone, doing something really quick on it and putting it down. And with the Fold, that all requires extra steps. The display on the front is good-ish. Probably a little bit too narrow for me to like really comfortably type on it, and very thick in this form. It's not something I want to use for a long period of time. If I'm on a walk and stuff, I can totally use it. I'm not saying it's not usable. It's usable, but it's not the same as using just a regular phone. Like that's what I thought it would be like. I thought it would just be like, oh, it's a full phone on the front, and it's not. It really isn't. Yeah, and then you saw my complaints on Twitter. Like you open up Instagram, and photo. I tried the poet's suggestion of putting it in the 4:3 aspect ratio, but I mean, you got a photo here, and you can't see the whole photo on the display. It cuts off.
Yep.
So it's not. It's the software, I think, that needs some of the most work, which is surprising. You would think the hardware might be the issue with the Fold. But I think Samsung really has to get the software right, get support from developers to make sure that their apps fit properly on the display and take advantage of this wider display. And I hate to be that guy because people will be like, oh, you're an Apple sheep. I feel like Apple's the only company that can do that because they already have iPhone and great iPad apps. And, if Apple ever does come out with a foldable, I'm sure you're going to see stories like, oh, Apple got it right. And people who like use the Fold are going to be mad. But it's not a good phone. And because it's Android, it's not a great tablet. So at the end of the day, I'd rather pick up my iPhone or my iPad. And, you look at something like the $329 iPad, you could buy both devices for a lot less money than this $2,000 Fold.
Well, you might want to take Renee's suggestion. Maybe you think open and close. Hey, you might like it better. Go to open and close. Hey, open and close. Hey, open and close. Hey, you might like it. Renee. I love Renee. Renee's great. So, what you're running into is stuff that I've run into myself. The software is not optimized, and this is the big problem with Android tablets as a whole. The software has never been there for Android tablets, and now you have a brand new tablet form factor because this is a tablet when you have it open up. And Android isn't optimized to take advantage of the display. It's not optimized properly. So even like I showed Greg how to go in there and change the display to show more content. Even if you do that, it's still not optimized properly. Hell, when you first get this phone, Instagram doesn't even take advantage of the full display. You have to download a secondary app to make Instagram flatten out to use the whole display. So this is not very optimized software. But then again, that's more of an issue with Android and tablet software as a whole than the Fold itself. But given that this device is popular and a lot of people are buying this device, then I don't know what Samsung's going to do because this is such a niche device with such a niche market. I don't know how many developers are going to actually go out of their way to provide that support that this device needs because it's so niche. So unfortunately, if you're like Greg and you're not feeling the software optimization experience or the lack of software optimization, then it's probably not the device for you. Me, I've been loving it. I've just been rolling with it. I've enjoyed it. Like I told you guys, I find myself doing things on here that I can normally do on my iPad. I ended up doing them on here, and I'm loving using the display open. I use it more open and closed, and I'm loving it, man. I love it. But hey, everybody has their own different experiences. Either it works for you or it doesn't, and you just got to go from there.
Yeah, and it's hard too because I also think it's a device that was made for like a different time period. Like I said, I'm home all the time, and I guess I would be normally now, but I barely go out really because of everything going on. So I could see oh, you bring this as your device and then you unfold into a tablet and then you could start working on stuff, but it's just not like the current reality that we're living in. And then I just can't find any good applications that would take advantage of that bigger display. Like if this was like an iPhone and I wanted to edit a video, I'd get something like LumaFusion, which is like a great video editor. And I feel like Android still just doesn't have like great photo or video editing apps, which kind of stinks.
I mean, I can't really comment because I've never really tried to look for any on Android, but yeah, I don't think there's anything out there like LumaFusion on any platform. So LumaFusion is definitely in a league of its own as far as video editing software being done mobilely. But yeah, you're right. There needs to be better software optimization for the Fold 2. But unfortunately, like I just said, given to its nichety, I don't think we're going to get it. But I mean, I am thankful for applications like Good Lock out there that can help smooth out some of the experience because Good Lock does make a major difference on the Fold 2. I mean, that app is legit. So if you guys have a Fold 2 or if you plan on getting a Fold 2 and you're worried about the software, definitely download Good Lock from the Samsung Galaxy App Store because Good Lock makes a world of difference.
Yeah, and it's early days, like a lot of people are saying. I get that, and I'm hopeful. Like they keep working on it. It is a cool concept. Obviously, it's very impressive. Like I don't think anyone would pick up this device and not be wowed by it. Like it is. The moment you unbox it and you open up for the first time, it's like it wows you. Like anyone I show, it's like that's cool. It's just a sticking point of is it actually more useful than what you would get with the standard, $700, $1,000 smartphone? And are the compromises? Can you work through the compromises to make it your main phone? For me, I don't think it's there yet, but I hope Samsung keeps working on it. I hope other companies make different kind of devices like this. I feel like phones are exciting again, which is great, right? The LG, what is it? The Wing?
The Wing, yep.
Yeah. So phones are definitely shaking it up a bit. It's a very exciting thing to cover. It's one of the reasons I wanted to get the Fold 2. But as a reviewer, it's not like I can recommend this, which is where I come from, right? I'm always looking at the user, and I would not really recommend the average person go out and spend $2,000 on this.
No, I mean, as much as I love it, I'm the same way. I would not tell somebody to go out and buy this phone. Like, don't do that. Like, it's not worth. Like for me, I feel like for me personally, it's definitely worth every penny of that $2,000. But for the average everyday mainstream consumer, no, don't do that. This ain't the way.
Yeah, it's one of those strange things where I don't think it's not overpriced, right? Because it's no one else is doing this, and it's new technology. It's not overpriced, but at the same time, I can't recommend it to people. Go out and get it. No, it's a lot better than the Duo, which I also got. And
shots fired! Wait! Oh, bottom line. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. wait. There we go. That's what I wanted. Shots fired on the podcast. Shots fired by Greg. Oh man,
that was quite an experience using that.
Oh man! Wow, Greg is not wasting no bullets tonight, fam. He is not happy with that Duo.
No, I literally once I held the Fold for like a second, I just returned it. I'm like, I'm not even going to review this device. I wouldn't even enjoy doing a review on it. Like I just didn't like it that much.
Okay, to be clear, he said once he held the Fold, he returned the Duo immediately. He returned the Duo. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, the Duo had way more software issues than the Fold. At least the Fold, you can type your password in. Your keyboard doesn't lock up. The display registers touches. I don't want to like pick on like I see other people like, oh, reviewers didn't give the Duo a fair shot. It has so many different use cases, but like the phone just like isn't usable sometimes. Like the screen will like literally not respond to touches for like a good 30 seconds. I have a video on my Twitter when I first unboxed it. The keyboard didn't register the number key for putting in my Wi-Fi password on the initial setup. Like I just don't see how you ship a product like that. It was clearly unfinished. I'm guessing Microsoft felt pressure from the Fold being out. Like you look at the Fold next to the Duo looks like a prototype device. The Fold looks like the future. I get that it's kind of a different concept because it's two separate screens and they do work differently like that. The Duo is more of like you have two phone screens in front of you rather than a giant tablet. But I just didn't find that useful. I can't think of like I get like, okay, maybe this is for someone who's like really productive, but I feel like you'd be more productive with a single screen where you could focus on your task. And if you were working from like home or something, why wouldn't you just bust out like a laptop where you could get real multitasking, or even an iPad or something like that? Like it didn't make sense to me. Again, it was another one where the app support wasn't there. There were some cool things like the Kindle app would like separate it into a book, but even separating it into a book, that's the old way of doing things. Books were designed that way because they had to save on the cost of paper, so they would print on both sides. Your eyes can't look at two pages at the same time and read. So if you really think about it, that's just the old way of doing things.
Ooh.
And just because you can replicate that on the Surface Duo, I saw so many people raving about that. Your eyes can only look at the one screen when you're reading, and then you press a button to turn the page. You don't need two different displays. It's not useful.
Oh man, he's out here bodying the Duo. Wow. Woo. My goodness. Woo. All right. So yeah, I have not used the Duo, so I don't have any comments about that. But I've seen the bloodbath on Twitter and throughout the text message about the device, so I'm well aware of his shortcomings for real.
And you know, I don't want to be too mean. Like there's every device, there's always pros and cons. Sometimes the cons outweigh, but I will give Microsoft this. It was a nice hardware product. It was very thin. And it was a product that I wanted to pick up and make work. I actually think in some ways, like when it was folded, it was a nicer looking device than the Fold because it was really thin for a foldable. So I hope Microsoft doesn't give up, honestly. Again, like I'm being really harsh on it. I hope Microsoft makes a second one. I think the more people that are out there making devices, the more ideas we can inject into this stuff. I think that makes every device better. So I hope Microsoft doesn't give up. I hope they take all the criticism that a lot of people gave them and come back with an even better product, right? It's their first phone they don't call it a phone. It's their first device like this in quite a long time. So I hope they come back with a better one.
And to be clear, this is not the first time that tech reviewers have lambasted a first generation product. Just last year, they were all over the original Fold. And what did Samsung do? They took that information, they came back, and they made one hell of a second generation device. So hopefully Microsoft will take the same cues, go back in the lab, fix the software, because it sounds like a lot of it is software. At least with the Fold, it was hardware last year. This year with the Duo, it's mostly software stuff that Microsoft can easily clean up and iron out. So hopefully Microsoft will take the advice, clean up the software, and come back next year with a better version of a better second generation version of the Duo, and then we'll see what happens next year.
Yeah, I hope so. Again, I think these are all exciting products. Let me think. There was a period of like, I feel like right after the iPhone 10, there was like a little bit of excitement. And then from like 2017 to like 2019, I felt like every phone was kind of almost very similar. Obviously the software differences between iOS and Android, whatever, but the phones all looked pretty much the same, especially after like all the notch copies, whatever. I'm very excited about this experimental phase that we're in. I think that's needed. So, and I think it's exciting as a reviewer, even if you don't like these products, they're very exciting. And I'm just pumped to cover like everything from the end of this year and into 2021. Cause I think a lot of cool stuff's going to come out. I'm pretty optimistic.
You know, being in the middle of a global pandemic, the tech companies have not slowed down at all this year. They have keep putting out the technology, bam, bam, bam. I mean, just this month alone, there's been so much stuff that dropped this month, and it's only going to pick up probably next month with the arrival of iPhone and everything else that's coming. So we're racing to the end of 2020 with all this technology that's coming. It's crazy what these companies have been able to do, even when in the midst of a global pandemic. They've been churning out the tech for real. So I know the chat is going crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know, but it looks like the chat is working. It's okay. Again, if you guys super chatted early tonight, don't think like you over super chatted. You only super chatted however many times you meant to. What's happening at the top of the chat is a glitch. So I'm looking at Gabriel. It looks like he super chatted 6 times, but in actuality, he only super chatted once. So don't feel like you guys are donating too much or not. It's just a glitch in the chat. With that said, again, super chats are open, not required. If you guys want to support, This is the final live stream of Live Timber. Got my man Greg in here. We got more stuff to talk about. I know we're reaching an hour, but I'm not done yet. I told you guys this might go past an hour, and it is because I am not done yet. Because I'm glad that Greg here, because the next topic, I can talk correctly. The next topic I'm about to talk about is Apple, actually. So yeah, I'm not done tonight. So the chat is going on. We are going past an hour tonight. So I saw some news today on the Apple sphere, which kind of, actually, it's really Apple and Microsoft, but it's more Microsoft than Apple. But apparently, Apple TV will be coming to Xbox. Now, this kind of shocked the hell. Well, actually, it kind of shocked me, but it doesn't really surprise me in the general scheme of things because Microsoft and Apple have very, very different business ideologies. Microsoft, don't get it twisted though. Microsoft is still pissed off that Apple won't allow Project xCloud on iOS. But Microsoft will not allow that to stop them from making money wherever they can. So the fact that Apple blocked Project xCloud doesn't mean that Microsoft won't allow Apple TV on Xbox, because apparently they are. So I just found it interesting when I read this headline today that even though Apple did block Microsoft Project xCloud from being on iOS, Microsoft is going to allow Apple TV's app to be on Xboxes, which obviously is pretty important with the Xbox Series S and Series S going on sale here in a month. So, again, I'm not too surprised. It is kind of shocking when you read the headline, but again, I'm not that surprised because, again, Microsoft's business ideology is to be in as many places as possible. I don't know if you guys are aware, but over 90% of the computers in the world run on Microsoft Windows. So, and that means it doesn't matter what hardware OEM is building a PC or whatever the case may be, chances are they're running Microsoft Windows. That's just the way it is. Microsoft has always been that way. That's a lot of the reason why they're doing their next generation strategy the way that they are. It's not so much about the Xbox Series X, the box. It's more about Xbox Game Pass and getting Xbox the experience into onto as many devices as possible. Earlier this month, on the 15th, they opened up Project xCloud to Android devices. So, as I talked about last night, I was playing Xbox games on my phone too. That is Microsoft's business strategy. They don't care about selling hardware, or they don't care about having hardware to call their own. They want their software on as many platforms as possible. So, like I said, even though it is kind of weird when you look at it, because Apple did block them from launching Project xCloud on iOS, Microsoft is still allowing Apple TV on Xbox. Greg, what are your thoughts on Apple TV coming to Xbox?
I think it makes sense. Obviously, Apple is doing a lot of these services. If you're doing a TV service, let's face it, not everyone has an Apple TV. Apple TVs are really expensive. So Apple would either need to introduce a lower cost device, which I don't know if they're really interested in doing, like a streaming stick, or they got to make sure that, hey, we got to be on a lot of different platforms. If we're not going to make lower end device, not like the Xbox is a lower end device, right, but a lot of people are going to be buying those. And honestly, you might not think it, a lot of people just watch streaming services on their console. You know, that's what a lot of people actually do. So it's smart for Apple to do this if they want their Apple TV business to take off. They're investing a lot of money into it, so they kind of have to do this. It seems on Apple like at times, but don't forget we have Apple Music on Android, and they're on Echo products as well. Back in the days of Steve Jobs, iTunes made it to Windows, which a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, is that actually happening? There's times in Apple's history, even though they like to kind of keep everything in-house and stuff, where they have to kind of break that mold to actually compete especially in media and these services areas. Yeah. So it makes a lot of sense to me. I'm happy for it. It means that Apple's invested into Apple TV as a service and making it better. If they weren't going to be on next generation consoles, I'd be a little concerned, because I just know a lot of my friends and stuff, that's what they watch all their Netflix and stuff on. It's the consoles. So that's smart. Maybe more people discover Apple TV that way. I don't know. But
this is funny to me because I have been lamenting Microsoft for their lack of first-party exclusives on Xbox over the past 7 years. But I told you guys I was an Xbox guy before I was a PlayStation guy. And back in the day when PlayStation 4 and Xbox One first came out, I got the PlayStation 4 first, but then a month later, I got the Xbox One. And I ended up playing the Xbox One a lot more because of its media capabilities. Like, it had Netflix, it had YouTube, it had those different apps. So I could play video games and experience those media apps on my Xbox. And a lot of that stuff wasn't on PlayStation at the time, although it is now. But back at the time when they first came out with the PS4, those media apps were not on PS4, but they were on Xbox. So I had a much better experience playing on my Xbox One because I could play my game, and it had those media apps too. So even though I make fun of Xbox for not having exclusive games, make no mistake, Microsoft is all about giving you the best media experience possible along with the video game experience. Now they're about to do it all. They got the most powerful console out there with the Xbox Series X, and they're going to give you the media app too. So Microsoft is no stranger to offering these media apps on their Xbox consoles. And like Greg said, this is definitely a win for Apple because it gives more people exposure to the Apple ecosystem. Although I do find it kind of funny that, as we know, a lot of people like to lament Apple for taking 30% for their in-app commission, but anything that Apple makes off of the Xbox, Microsoft takes 30% too. So I just find that kind of ironic, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And also, I have to believe that because Microsoft is allowing the Apple TV app on Xbox, that at some point, Microsoft and Apple will come to a truth as far as Project X Cloud being on iOS. So I believe one day Project X Cloud will be on iOS. I mean, Apple already kind of changed the rules to allow for some of cloud gaming's nuances to be allowed on iOS. So even though Project X Cloud today isn't allowed on iOS, I think we are coming up upon a time where, yes, you will be able to play your Xbox games on an iPhone with Project X Cloud. Now, we know that Microsoft just released an Xbox app which will allow you to stream your Xbox games to your iPhone, but that's not Project X Cloud. That's just streaming. That's just essentially they're allowing you to use your Xbox itself as a server to play your games on your iPhone. So it's a little different from Project X Cloud because it's not going up to the cloud. So that's why Microsoft is allowed to stream games from the Xbox to the iPhone because it's not really cloud service. It basically has to do with your local Wi-Fi and things like that. But I gotta believe with this Apple TV app coming to Xbox, I have to believe that probably soon X Cloud will be allowed on iOS.
Yeah, I think so. I think again, when Apple was working out the deals with Amazon, they got Apple Music on all the Echo devices, and then Apple got Amazon Prime Video on Apple TV, and Apple also got their storefront on Amazon's site and got Amazon to actually kick off like third-party sellers of Apple products. So it feels like a deal is definitely being made in the background.
Yeah, and we already know that Apple and Amazon had worked out that sweetheart deal to allow Amazon to have their Prime Video storefront in iOS, and Apple not take a cut. So Apple's not afraid of working backdoor deals with the bigger corporations. So again, I think it's only a matter of time before Apple and Microsoft enter a truce, and Project X Cloud will end up on iOS. So all you nerds that will argue with me is happening. Calm down.
Yeah, and I think Microsoft wants to be on iOS really badly because iOS users, just statistically will pay for those kinds of services more than Android users. So
that money, man. Yep.
They want to be on that platform. I think they want to be on it bad enough. Obviously, there's a lot of work between Apple and Microsoft on software with like Microsoft Office and all this other stuff. I'm sure whatever negotiations are going through, eventually that service will be on iPhones.
Definitely. So Janosa says, do you think that Apple TV will come to Chromecast with Google TV? Probably. I mean, hell, Google was already paying Apple $30 billion or $3 billion a year to be the default search provider for iOS. So I can definitely see Apple TV coming to Chromecast. Definitely. Winston says, have you ever used or heard of Roll and Go Livecast? I have not heard of that. No, not at all. Okay. So, yep, I think that Apple and Microsoft are going to come into a truce with Project X Cloud at some point. But we got to end this live stream on a more serious note. So, I'm glad Greg is here for this too, because he can give his perspective on this stuff that's going on right now. But I have to talk about this because this affects all of us as creators, and you guys that are watching, and that you guys have your favorite creators, and you guys have those tight-knit relationships. But some of y'all out there, you taking it too far. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with Boogie 2988. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the situation that happened with him recently, but if you're not, we're about to get into it right now. So Boogie 2988, he has about, I think, 4.5 million subscribers on YouTube. He's been on YouTube for years, over a decade, I think. One of the biggest creators on, well, used to be, not so much anymore, but he's still a big time name on the platform and in the influencer space anyway. Recently, Boogie2988 had somebody come to his house and try to threaten him. Well, they didn't really threaten him, but they came to his house unannounced and uninvited. That is a no-no. I've talked about this before on live stream. I'm going to talk about it again tonight. That is a hell no. Don't you ever. I know I talked about, I should have, if this would have happened in my Viper Gripes, I would have talked about this in my Viper Gripes, but hey, it is what it is. But don't you ever show up to a creator's house unannounced. What is, no, you don't do this stuff. That is trespassing and you can get arrested. Like, Boogie had a gun. Like, why would you? First off, Boogie messed up by opening the door. I don't know why Boogie opened the door, but if that situation happened, if you're a creator and that happened to you, don't open the door. Just don't open the door. You call the cops. You let the police handle it. You don't open the door because anything could happen once Boogie opened the door. I don't know why he opened the door, gun in hand or not. It was kind of dumb that way he opened the door, but it's bad. It's not a good look. It's not safe. We don't know y'all. We don't know y'all from a can of paint. So if you show up unannounced at your favorite creator's house, it's going to be a bad situation for you and that creator. And it's just not a good look. Don't do this stuff, you all. Like, it's okay to enjoy your favorite creators online, but y'all, we got to have boundaries, baby. Boundaries need to be respected. And some of y'all do not respect boundaries. Y'all need to respect the boundaries, man, because that situation with Boogie should have never happened. That got way out of control. I think the guy's name is Frank Hassel or whatever. He's been harassing Boogie for a while now, and it ended up coming to his town, and then he came to his house. Like, no. Yo. For fam, you find my house, you're gonna find yourself in the back of a cop car, bro. I'm not playing. We're not doing that. It's not even getting that far because I'm not opening the door. I will have the cops on you in 5 seconds flat. I'm not playing them game. We're not doing that. So I gotta tell y'all, do not be rolling up on somebody unannounced. Like, oh, just don't do that. Greg, go ahead, Greg. Jump in here. I know you got something to say about this. Come on now.
I mean, 100% agree with everything you're saying. Don't track me down. Don't look for me. I'm not going to be friendly and greet you at the door and go, oh, I'm so glad to see you. Like, just put yourself in that perspective. Imagine like just someone random, like coming over to your house. Like you wouldn't want it to happen. So I get that we're more accessible than your average day person. We like to talk to you online and stuff like that. But there is a boundary in meeting someone uninvited, and it'll creep them out. I can guarantee. I'm pretty sure I can guarantee no creator wants unsolicited meetups. If they're doing a meetup, that's fine. Whatever. Don't track creators down. We're all people. We're all doing a job, and we have private lives. I'm a very private person. I don't really talk too much about what's going on in my private life. I try and keep, if there's something technology related, sure. But most of the time I keep family, private, all that stuff. I'm a private person and respect that.
Certainly, like, just think about it from our perspective, like Greg said. How would you feel if some random strange ass person rolled up on your house or your job? Would you feel comfortable? Probably not. So imagine how you would feel, and then just trying to see it from a creative perspective. Imagine Boogie, this dude at his door, ringing his doorbell. Imagine how Boogie feels. I mean, and Boogie's already going through his issues or whatever. But just imagine anybody being in that situation where they have an uninvited guest come into their home. That's your home, man. Your home is where you're supposed to feel safe and you're supposed to be more comfortable and things like that. But when you got a random uninvited person coming into your home, you're immediately going high alert. It's just a bad situation. It's not cool. Like there is no reason why anybody should be showing up at a creator's house uninvited. Just don't do that, because that could turn into a bad situation really, really quickly. Luckily, for the dude, Boogie didn't shoot him. But my God, like, why would you do that? It's just, ooh, Lord, y'all doing too much, man. Y'all doing too much.
Yes. And I mean, there's been times, even me in public, even I'm not like a huge creator or anything like that, but I've been recognized in public before, and that's usually fine. Like you come over and you go, oh, blah blah blah, whatever. Are you that guy from YouTube? I guess that's fine and stuff, but that's, some people might be uneasy with that, but that's fine. Tracking someone down and going to their personal home is just a giant step way too far. It doesn't matter how big of a fan you are. It's just, don't do it.
No. Don't ever do that.
It'll
Please.
only cause more trouble for yourself. I can guarantee you nothing good will come out of that exchange. No one's going to be, you're not going to get like a free iPhone. No one's going to come out and like hug you, be like, oh, I'm so glad to see you. It's just like Viper said, you're probably going to end up in like the back of a cop car. It's just not going to be good for you.
Not at all. So we have pretty much reached the end of everything I want to talk about tonight. But before we go, I'm going to send you guys over to my man Scott Peachy from Technically Speaking. He's doing his podcast. He's actually on episode 100 tonight. So I want you guys to go raid the podcast, say hello to him. Don't tell him Viper. I hate when people do that. Just go say hi to Scott Peachy. I don't know what he's talking about tonight, but I'm guessing the Pixel 5 stuff since he is the Pixel guy. But yeah, you guys should definitely go check out my man Scott Peachy over there. His podcast is going on right now. It's live. Check him out. He's legit. He's a good dude. On that note, sincerely, my God, from the bottom of my heart, thank all of you all for rocking out. These past 30 days have been nothing but amazing. All the super chats I've gotten tonight, I cannot thank you guys enough for all the super chats. I mean, good Lord. You guys have gone above and beyond this month, helping your boy out with the super chat. So again, thank you guys so much. Thank you for rocking out every single day this month. I cannot believe we reached the 30-day challenge mark. This is the 30th live stream in the last 30 days. We hit it. You guys have been here every step of the way. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. I will not be live streaming tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday night, of course, because that Friday night vibe. Y'all know how that is. But tomorrow, I am not live streaming. I'm going to sit back and relax. Shout out to my man, Greg Gadget. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for finally you stopped ducking me. Appreciate you.
I'm sorry. I told you I'd be on at least once. I've
been messing with you. I got to mess with you. But sincerely, thank you for taking the time to join me tonight.
It was fun.
I know you stay busy, man, but thank you, man. I appreciate you. That's right, Renee. We have totally reached a victory. Actually, where's my thing at? Hold on, before I go, where's it at? No, that's not it. Where's it at? There it is. I got it. As Renee would probably say if he could.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, baby, that's right. Flawless victory. We went 30 for 30. We went 30 for 30 tonight, baby. 30 live streams, 30 days. We did it. We did it, Adrian. Yo, Adrian, we did it, baby. Woo! Yeah, we did that, baby. We did that, y'all. But it wasn't just me. We all did it. We all did it because we've all been here for the whole month. So seriously, thank all of you all for rocking out with me. I appreciate it. I will be back on Friday night for Friday Night Vibe. But again, thank you guys. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. Thank you again to Greg. Also, again, shout out to my man Trenton Tech Ramp for joining me on the challenge. Crazy as hell, but we got it done. Can't believe it's over with. It's kind of bittersweet to sign off here, but I mean, all good things have to come to an end, and this was definitely a good thing, but it's over now. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say I'll never do it again because this was a lot of fun, actually. I mean, it's crazy thinking about it from 1 to 30, but realistically, this was a lot of fun. Like, it's funny because when people have that expectation that you're going to live stream every single day, they show up and they're waiting and they're expecting that. So again, like I kept telling you guys, knowing that you guys are going to be here when I hit go live, it's very motivating to know that no matter when I go live, you guys are going to be here rocking out. So sincerely, thank you guys for doing that. But until the next time, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.